Good morning. This is a weekly update on the remodel at 101 Dukeland Drive, Greenville, South Carolina. This is where we stand for this week. I'm in the kitchen now, and we'll be getting vinyl flooring put in here later this morning. We have done a good bit of work on the cabinets, existing cabinets, cutting those in. This is where the refrigerator is going to be here. Cut those cabinets out and added this shelf here. It's going to be a wine rack. Repaired the floors. We had a rotted floor problem there. Made those repairs. That's where the hot water heater is going to be. We did some finished carpentry here. Closed in the laundry room. We open this up. Lots of trim installed this week, including baseboard, base cap. Then access panel for the vent. We've got the new light fixture installed. Now, this is a curious item. Why would we put the light fixture on the wall? Well, the main reason we did that is this is an old house and has plaster ceilings. In a house that has plaster ceilings, anytime you put pressure downward on these ceilings, you're subject to get cracks in the ceilings. And we've spent a substantial amount of time repairing cracks. And as you can possibly see in this video, there are no cracks in the ceiling right now, and we want to keep it that way. So we made the decision to bring the electrical for this light up through the floor. Obviously you can't see it inside the wall, but we came in from under the crawl space up through the wall, switch here, and then to the light here. And it'll just be like a sconce light, sort of like you would see over a bathroom vanity or something like that. All right, moving on. That's about it in the kitchen for this week. Countertops will be coming in soon. Cabinets hopefully next week as well. For wrapping up the finished carpentry. Other big item from this past week is we finally got all the old carpet out and found that the existing hardwood floors were in okay shape. Nothing great. What we discovered is these really strange pattern. You can see these light dots where we've patched the floor. And after doing a little bit of head scratching, we figured that came from carpet installation damage where they were using their carpet stretchers. Because they are very consistent all throughout the house, same distance down through the wall. You can see them down through there. So because of that, we're going to have to sand the floors, and we will do some light restaining and then touch those up with polyurethane. Part of that this week is that, I'll move this over so you can see, part of it is we had to do a major repair on the floor here, and because of the lighting it's very hard to see, but right here in the floor was where there was an old vent for what we think was heating oil vent, given the age of the house. So we get a little closer. Let me move this cabinet on out of the way. All right, a little better angle here. We get down a little closer, you can see where we had to make the repair. This is new wood here and old wood there. Cut out that piece of plywood, put new hardwoods in, and restained them. We're hoping that's the kind of result we're going to get when we finish touching up the rest of the floors. While I've got this out, this is a piece of existing cabinetry that we have salvaged from the kitchen. We've put some new Luan on the back of this. We're going to paint this and put some new drawers in it. This is where the kitchen sink used to be. But we're going to convert it into an island. So when we get done, hopefully next week, this piece of cabinetry will be an island in there in the kitchen. Let's see, additional trim put up this week. We put the crown up. We've done all this baseboard and touch-ups on the carpentry. Front bedroom. This floor has had the first round of sanding. So you can see now the really light spots. Try and look at it without the glare. Taking that first layer of polyurethane and then the high spots out of the stain. So we'll do another light stain over this and it'll start to blend in, and then we'll do another coat of polyurethane. Give it a nice finish. This is where we've patched those damage from the carpet stretchers. Hopefully, we've done some tweaking on our stain mix, and we've actually gotten to where it's a much closer stain to the original stain. So this is a little too dark. This one's much closer. So as we do that, it'll start to blend in a little better. The customer that has bought the house has brought some ceiling fans. So we're going to be installing ceiling fans in this room and the other bedroom. Got some caulking to do on this baseboard and quarter round, cleaning all that up. We've done a bunch of caulking in the windows and things, kind of hard to see with no light in here. So we're getting ready for final painting. We got all kinds of painting to do on the doors. Problem we're having is there's so much dust from working on these hardwood floors. It's really, really difficult to paint without ending up with a substantial amount of dust in your fresh paint. So we got to finish working on the floors or take a break and start painting. Stepping into the restroom here, the bathroom. We will also be getting new flooring in here later today. So that should be here hopefully by lunch. Trim's gone in, baseboard and base cap. The tile's been cleaned. It's completed. We trimmed out around the window with the vinyl PVC molding, so this can get wet. So the way this is put together is you have a vinyl replacement window with pebbled glass for privacy, vinyl window with all vinyl trim here and here, and then we caulk this so it basically becomes waterproof. We got a little extra caulk, got to get some of that extra off of there. Anyway, I'll come back and fix that. Tub is in okay shape. It's the original tub, really needs a good cleaning. We'll use some pretty strong abrasive cleaners to get the worst of it out, and then we'll have to buff it out, try and get the best finish that we can. So hopefully that'll improve. New flooring, this is Luan underlayment to make sure we get a nice smooth finish under our vinyl. And this is where vanity's going to go in hopefully later this week once the vinyl is in. We'll be putting up light fixtures this week. This room needs a nice coat of paint. We got some caulking and puttying to do on the trim. This is the casing went back up around the door. As soon as the vinyl goes in today, we'll rehang the door so it won't be in the flooring guy's way. One thing I'd like to point out, if you look on the back side of this casing, you can see there's an extra piece of trim here. When I took the plaster off of these walls, it was so much thicker than the regular sheetrock. You can see that I had to do some additional trim work. So all of this will get puttied and painted and hopefully just disappear. All right. No major changes in this back bedroom, basically the same scope of work as the front bedroom. The floors in here seem to be in the best shape of the whole house, fortunately. So this room now, since it needs less work, has become our storage room. We sort of move storage around to wherever we need it. Unfortunately, means we get to move stuff a lot, all the time moving stuff around. So, all right, well, I think that's about it for the interior. It's raining outside today, so there's not a lot of, not much I can do on the update on the outside. And that's about it for today. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll be posting an update for next week. Thank you.